There wasn't a link when I went to YouTube on your phone. You know, usually there's a link when I broadcast live. Maybe it takes a minute before the link shows up or something. But and then before I could hit the tweet because I had the Twitter app, and then it would show up with a link on Facebook. But essentially, anyway, did it show you some video?
No, it's still scrolling.
Scrolling? Because that video ended and it started a new one now.
Oh.
So, and now I have to figure out how to actually.
It says live, but it just keeps going.
Yeah, because.
In the meantime, we can watch ancient Egyptian sex secrets. And there's somebody just really getting it on.
What?
Yeah.
How to get
It's like an old ancient carving from a.
Yeah, good old Egyptian.
Oh, is it the one where the guy? No, is it the guy?
Look at that. Butt stuff.
Oh yeah, what's up?
Is it just or is it every? I saw this one where it's like.
He's really getting in there.
Yeah, he's dug in.
So, anyways, yeah, it just. So this is what it keeps doing. That's what it keeps doing.
Ah, it just does nothing. The link.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's definitely butt stuff.
Right.
Let me see. Playlist by Jeffrey Cooper. Videos. Let's see if I go to videos. It still doesn't show it there. Refresh.
You know, although it looked dark, so maybe we need more light because I can turn on that overhead.
Yeah, no, I'm not too worried about it. I honestly just wanted it to record sound.
Oh.
You know, I was just curious about recording sound. And
Gotcha.
I'm just testing the way sound on this phone does because somebody told me if you turn down the volume in a volume app before you start recording, it sets your mic level. So it always seems like my mic level's all the way up, and I don't know what option to go to change the mic level. So it's always peaking, and you know. So I was just trying to turn down the input level on the microphone on my phone before I live broadcast. Okay, well, I'll just figure it out when I get to a laptop later. I'll tell you what I can do though, as far as how this works. When I have an actual desktop computer set up,
Yeah.
I hit broadcast on my phone. I bring it up on the computer. My computer was connected to the TV, and like with about a 4-second delay, it's on TV. And I'm like, and I was able to do video feedback, where I could broadcast the picture of the TV live on the phone to broadcast onto the TV, which broadcasts back live onto the phone in an infinite loop, and it was so much fun. It's like a delay pedal, you know? It's really fun. It's neat.
That's trippy.
But I haven't been able to do video feedback phone to phone yet, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know, to have a phone in the room that's broadcasting the live signal that's coming from another phone in the room.
Right. I mean, it should work out.
It should, and I don't know why it didn't come up. I went to my YouTube page on your phone.
Are you recording now?
Oh, it's broadcasting right now. Sure.
Okay.
Yep.
Let me jump on that.
I don't have the Facebook app or the Twitter app installed, so my sharing options are either messaging or like Google Drive or Gmail or whatever. So
Should I get on YouTube or Facebook? YouTube.
it's only going to be on YouTube, I imagine, except that my YouTube might be set as a default that when I bring up a video, it posts a link on Facebook, which I'm pretty sure it is set up that way. So if you go to my Facebook page, you might find the links on YouTube. You got any of that, you know, Dr. Page respiratory?
If you're asking a Dr. Hashbach in the
Abrasiveness.
building, the answer, of course, is yes. It's out in the car, but that's not very far.
I hate to interrupt whatever
Well,
phoniness you're involved in.
well, I was thinking, you know? So I was supposed to have a date tonight.
Well, that's legit. I
Yeah.
get it up. What's your deadline?
Well, like
9? Right.
Shit, it's only an hour.
I know, but it's like,
Well, let's focus on tuning your kit. You know, like you just did a nice jam that we know is in D. So if you could like save that and label that.
oh, well, that's already, I mean, that's one of the built-in kits.
That's a built-in kit. We can put that in the pocket.
Well,
You know.
I can figure out what notes it is, and notes get like.
Because what I need to focus on is bringing up the instruction book for this effects processor and tuning it properly. Because like you can see it has CD. It has notes where like you should be able to change the wet signal between different notes. Pretty much play your voice like a keyboard. That's what it looks like. But what you get is there's a mix between dry and wet, of course, right? Dry, wet, nothing, because it's all off right now. On your wet signal, you can go higher, high, double, low, lower, and low, motherfucker, low.
I bought a tuning pedal, tuner.
Shouting out low, 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 low.
Oh, right on. Let me, dude, you're scraping the bottom of the barrel?
Just on this jar, I saved myself about probably a half ounce of mash. So,
I wanted to maybe get.
well, we'll see about that.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. I only do one at a time. I'm not like, taking nothing but.
Still that much left.
Nice.
That needs some weed under it.
That needs a green screen.
Yeah, I got
some
weed
green
under
in
it.
there.
It's all legal here.
No,
Now this is giving me an octave lower. And you compare that with an octave higher. And sound like they might be giants.
That's some dummy arigato, Mr. Roboto.
But when you hit these buttons, it doesn't change the notes at all. So I'm not sure why any of these notes are here. So that's what that is for.
Oh, it's a good thing. This year I sold all my hash before it got all crazy. Last year, like, it hung out in my car, got bad, so it became bad. It got like crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It got like super gooey, sticky, like dapple, and then like everybody's like, "Why is it like that this time?" It's like because it didn't hang out for 4 months like it did last time. And this time everybody figured out how to do it.
And you can turn it off and on, which is what the foot switch is for. So you can do verse, 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 chorus, chorus. I've got a bunch of people singing along with me in the chorus. And now I'm singing normal. Do, singing normal and chorus, chorus, chorus. What is this chorus? Now I'm figuring out how to tune it.
That's some barbershop.
Do a day. This is some compelling live YouTube, I'm sure. Testes, 1, 2, 3.
I think it needs more testes.
Hey Ron, would you mind it's pretty hot.
Yeah, it's way hot.
Check,
It's drowning me out.
check. turn the highs down just maybe a little bit? Yeah. And then overhead.
Show enough. Oh, so that's how that works. Nice.
And then how many overheads you got?
Just one. Yep.
Okay, so you just got 4 mics.
Yep.
Okay. You guys just set up.
The overhead's a little hot, yeah.
While you're there, I think I'm going to need a little bit more signal because,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay, you're on 5.
Let me give you some dig and see what happens. Hold on. Is the EQ level on the board? Or
Yeah, you're pretty equal.
okay.
Turn the gain down on his vocals.
Heck yeah. That's fine. That's fine. Like I got vocals. How you doing, vocals? That's fine. Like I got headroom to turn it down from here, so that's good. Good.
One thing to it, but I think that may be you, maybe.
I know. I just took a little off the top. The reverb has a little. Okay.
I wanna what I'd like to try if I could just jump in is doing the infinite energy with this vocal processor. Well, no, that doesn't take everybody, and you have limited time, kind of.
No, go ahead.
We able to stretch it a little bit past
Just
that?
work, just work.
It'll only just take a second. It'll help if you play your drums live with it to make sure that it works. Oh wait.
That working all?
Is it? I don't think so.
That's weird.
No, that was not working. Probably just the monitors when I turn on, right?
Huh?
Monitors when I turn on,
Is it coming out now?
Will you take my high end down a little bit?
feeling energy running out of my brain. That was up to the late, and I'm set up my fingers, I will stand back and burn it out. Eyes cold in the sleep on a back now, going, flying in a lucid dream. There's a feeling of connection and peace, a kind of sense of energy when you dance out of your nights. In my sleep, in my dreams, I can feel it everywhere. Now I feel the energy in my sleep, in my dreams, I can feel it in me. And it's gonna be crazy. In the daytime, walking through my life, with memories and gravity, some people put their anger in me. And you might go on with a change of things. Cause I live for second and I'm here to keep it by the scene. Things to make the change, to keep my destiny, my feelings, feeling that it wasn't what it's always been everything. It's not enough, I'm all the same. One courage, you can make this in, I need to let it be on me. In my sleep, in my dreams, I can feel it in me. Now I feel energy and grace. In my sleep, in my dreams, I can feel it in me. Sometimes at night when I try to sleep, I'm feeling energy running out of my brain. Now it's time to my legs and I'm set up my fingers that don't stand back to go ahead. At night when I try to sleep, I'm feeling energy running out of my brain. Now it's time to my legs and I'm set up my fingers that don't stand back to go ahead. At night when I try to sleep, I'm feeling energy running out of my brain. Now it's time to my legs and I'm set up my fingers that don't stand back to go ahead. At night when I try to sleep, I'm feeling energy running out of my brain. Now I'm trying to my legs and I'm set up my fingers that don't stand back to go ahead. At night when I try to sleep, I'm feeling energy running out of my brain. Now I'm trying to my legs and my fingers that don't stand back to go ahead. At night when I try to sleep, I'm feeling energy running out of my brain. Now I'm trying to my legs and I'm set up my fingers that don't stand back to go ahead. At night when I try to sleep, I'm feeling energy running out of my brain. Now I'm trying to my legs and I'm set up my fingers that don't stand back to go ahead. At night when I try to sleep, I'm feeling energy running out of my brain. Now I'm trying to my legs and I'm fingers that don't stand back to go ahead. Sometimes don't stand back and go ahead. At night when I try to sleep, back and go ahead. Sometimes at night when I try to sleep, I'm feeling energy running out of my brain. Now I'm trying to my legs and I'm set up my fingers that don't stand back and go ahead. Sometimes at night when I try to sleep, I'm feeling energy running out of my brain. Now I'm trying to my legs and I'm set up my fingers that don't stand back and go ahead. When I try to sleep, I can feel it energy running out of my brain. Down my spine to my legs and I'm set up my fingers that don't step back and throw my head again. When I try to sleep, I can feel it energy running out of my brain. Down my spine to my legs and I'm set up my fingers that don't step back and throw my head again. Sleep, I can feel an energy running out of my brain. Now I'm trying to my legs and my fingers are don't stand back and throw my head again. Up and down, 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 down. Sometimes at night when I try to sleep, I can feel an energy running out of my brain. Now I'm trying to my legs and my fingers are don't stand back. Sometimes at night when I try to sleep, I can feel an energy running out of my brain. Now I'm trying to my legs and my fingers are don't stand back and throw my head again. At night when I try to sleep, I can feel an energy running that I'm a better than those that bag of rubber. When I try to sleep, I'm feeling in the G and I'm afraid I'm a fuck. When I make the house that I'm a better than those that bag of
Very interesting. I don't know if any of those really added to it. You know?
You're gonna have to probably play with it a while to figure out the correct ways to use it.
Yeah. Even bringing it in and out and the double, like as soon as I turned the double seemed like a neat effect at first because it had novelty. And then as soon as I turned it off, then the voice went from this ambient mess to like a present foreground thing that you could understand.
Yeah.
And it's all about being understandable. So it's like I have to have the mix between dry and wet at a like 3/4 dry, 1/4 wet, just in the first place before making any other changes to the sound.
Yeah.
So I had an interesting conversation last night.
Uh-huh.
Went up and hung out at the Ash Street. You remember the tattooed dude, Baker, who was trying to he was talking about jamming with us and stuff.
And playing the
Last
market.
season, yeah.
Wait, last season or last week?
Last season.
Okay.
This like tattooed guy who was talking to us for a minute, and he was talking about his band. Anyway, I was talking to him about like us going up to the hot springs and stuff, and I was talking about the difficulty we were having in booking gigs.
Uh-huh.
And he told me that he is a booking guy along with being a band dude,
Uh-huh.
and that he already has all the connections we need to play Hood River, play
Like all the places we were cold calling.
yes, he got connections to that he can
Because
get.
we
his
were
info.
essentially cold calling, yes. we
Yeah.
were.
So, just to put that into your head, I'm going to ask him how far he has how far out he has the book and stuff. And of course, he just wants 10% of everything we make, like.
Well, that's
I mean,
legit.
That's what I said too.
If he's doing the work, he
yeah,
deserves
if
to
he's
get
getting us
paid.
paid, he gets paid also.
I mean, we realize
So-
how much work it is to do that
Well,
work.
of course, that's what
And
it's
having
all.
to do it
It's like, I hate
ourselves.
booking.
Yes.
Yeah, booking sucks.
It's like every time you got so many gigs to keep yourself busy, you realize that when you're through with all those gigs, you won't have any unless you get busy booking more gigs
Yeah.
to keep yourself busy.
So, I guess where I'm going with that is that we do have a guy who knows our stuff and,
Well, cool, good.
who likes us
Mm-hmm.
and stuff, and said that he would put the good word in for us. So we got to get up with him. I got his phone number and stuff last night. You'll
When?
recognize him when you see him.
Yeah,
So we hung out with him quite a bit last season at Ashford.
right.
After the market at Ash Street and stuff. And
Right.
at that time, he was talking about jamming with us. He did mention the fact that he was booking.
But what's he play?
I think guitar. or
Okay.
something.
So it's funny, it has scale, major, and minor, and 1, 2, 3, and part A and B. And I'm just gonna have to take time on my own to research all those different things. But
Okay, come back your way. That's codfish.
I almost got back to work for a second. That's crazy. Alright, so last time we came up with like 5 new things just by fucking around. And the only thing that I remember is the thing that was based on the flute loop that I had in the
That's the
pedal.
one I remember too.
Right. I
We
vaguely,
also went, we should go through anything,
everyone and everything. Yeah.
everyone and everything. We should definitely at least work on that a little bit more.
Yeah, let's try and make that a little bit.
Because I know you're a little hesitant to play it. 'cause you're
Well,
a
it's just, I want to figure out how to get harmonies into it.
and how to make an A and B part, which is what we haven't figured out.
Because it seems like the part where it's everyone and everything is interconnected has kind of a different beat than the part that's the you and I, we are one.
Yeah, which I like to do is that part, like kind of a heavy toolish kind of like rhythm.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of what I got.
So that's what breaks up the heavy toolish part is
Yeah, then we
the,
gotta figure out how to go into a hip hop.
well, let me change to the D. Let's work on that because we're talking about it. And then if we have a solid intro, you know, because that's how we started working with it in the first place.
Yeah,
Is like,
that was
I was just fucking around doing an intro. But that's why I was hoping that this pedal, this vocal effects pedal, might, you know, make it to where instead of having to use a loop to get harmonies, I can just use this thing to get harmonies and sort of shortcut that.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Jeez. Thought we were just fucking around. That's just my. This is the vocal effects. There we go. I definitely have. I can't see who it is.
Those kind of guys, and then I have to change phones.
Yeah.
And you hit that many, is this how to change the number?
Yeah.
I definitely
let
have.
somebody else deal with that shit.
I get regular calls from Cuntcast.
Cut cats. There be cut cats.
Fucking cunts.
It's enough to shake my balls.
Yeah.
It's got some force to it, and we need to add a little finesse to it.
Yeah, that's
It's got
it.
some thunder though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We have
finesse.
to figure out a way to drop out of that like thunderous gear
Uh huh.
into something that's like
Spacey and ambient
weird
and
and like
slow, and then like comes back into it. Yeah.
and then it gets thunderous again.
You know what would be fun is if I had the Evo that works,
Yeah,
on that one. right?
Where did that go?
It's in your
That
storage
went
shed
into-
or left it in your car or something like that.
It went into my storage.
Have you used the Evo before? You know-
Yeah, those are really cool.
Yeah. Just,
Fun. I haven't played with one of those in a long while.
But
It's
I mean,
fun.
I like the heavy drums for the, the you.
Yeah. Yeah,
We
totally.
need a breakdown. Like a fucking,
Mhm.
like,
Well, it's got
That's what I
the.
was trying to do with the
yeah,
shakers.
but I was the one thundering through it. So, if you play thunder drums the whole time. Though I even like when we switching over to like playing the hi-hats a little
The
bit.
interconnection.
But we have to figure out a bridge or a breakdown or something to connect between those two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's definitely two parts. The yeah, there could be like a little middle part. Yep. But for now, that's an organic jam that we can pull out of nowhere. If we just start with,
We haven't pulled it out the last
and then
couple shows,
we can like
man,
do
but-
like a 15-minute jam on that.
Well, we will
hmm
tomorrow night.
Oh yeah, totally. It's all about. That's the thing is like the last couple shows. Yeah, we wanted to hit our hits and do the songs and get a new crowd into it, and then the people that actually show up at Dickie Doos.
Yeah, hopefully somebody shows up. That was pretty impressive last time.
It was
Like 15 people or something that showed up or something.
the first time had a lot better attendance.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
So, and then the other one is.
The flute one.
There we go. Hold on. It starts like that.
much shorter than they used to be. Swings on the playground don't even fit me anymore. Lord, nobody's supposed to believe in the next thing. Write it 100 times.
I need to develop that one more on the guitar. That's
Yeah,
all.
but it's
There's a couple B parts that I fiddled around with on that. And, you know, there's like an open part. That's all. That's the C.
Yep.
You know, all it takes is the C. Once you get a C in there, then
It's all
shit.
good.
Anytime you time to the A and B, there's always the C.
Yeah,
I'm seeing that.
I'm seeing that.
I got positive feedback on Natural One from you know, the Laserfish show, so that's good. And that was with the looper and everything, and we managed to loop it in sync and play in time with the loop,
Oh yeah, no.
which is cool.
We did pretty good at that show, especially for the fact that there was no monitors. That one monitor was the only, your monitor was the only monitor. And that wasn't even close to me.
Yeah, I
And it
know.
got a little, like,
And I don't even know if you could hear any. What I mean, like, what could you hear, Ben? I mean, like, me personally, when I tuned it, I tried to turn off the monitor and turn on the mains, and I tried to mix the mains between, you know, the three of us on that board,
Right.
and then turn up my monitor. But when my monitor was blaring, so I could hear myself well, I wasn't really sure what was happening for the house.
yeah, I almost wish that you had your speaker there too, where you could have plugged yours up out straight out that board also. And
Yeah.
then that way we would have had two monitors instead of one.
Yeah, we just that's what we need to do is have that one too.
Yeah,
Well, we need
that's why I even brought that speaker. Is where I had, in case the monitors were fucked up or something. I brought that as just in case kind of thing.
I could hear Ron, but it was a distance
Uh-huh.
kind of thing, and I'm not even sure if you could hear what I was doing.
No.
But yeah, so I mean, because just
It's hard to get
but-
percussionists in the mix unless you're setting her up beside me.
We need to pin down which cord best connects the output from your monitor to the input of mine, since mine doesn't have an independent volume control.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and so instead of doing a left-right mix for the monitors out of the board between your speaker and mine, if we just connect them together, then we'll have consistency between the monitors, you know?
Yeah, I got that.
So, like, we just need to figure out which cord does that. Didn't you say something broke on something? Didn't one of the...
I broke off the RCAs
Uh-huh.
into the fucking.
Oh, the RCAs is what broke. Okay.
It sucks because that means you can't hook a cell phone up to it, like straight up, you know, like.
Yeah, huh?
Or I bought cords to hook this
1/8 inch to 2/4 inches.
Oh yeah, you can. But yeah. But I'm saying I had it set up where I even had a record run this drum pad into an RCA. 1/4 inch to RCA. And like, I had bought the stuff to do that, and then I broke the fucking thing off.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what that one does. I haven't gone through this pedal in a minute to find out what all these other loops are that we even played with the other night. baseline loop, which gave us the tempo, got buried in the mix, and then I tried to put a beatbox on. I put a beatbox on top of it, which gave us a tempo that stayed in click, but that became redundant because we no longer had the bass line to play along to. All it did was become a click track for us. But I guess I could have mixed in on top of it a little bit once I got it going. But you were hearing the beatbox come in as the click track once we got going, right?
Yeah.
And
That was
then,
fun.
yeah.
That was cool.
Well, that's cool. It morphs from one thing to another. So generally, the structure is I can start with a bass line and something light, and even though we bury it, if I wait until we have an established beat to throw in a beatbox loop, then we can just like create on top of it and let it morph into something totally different. And then there was a point where that became, we needed to grow beyond that, and I just killed the looper entirely and we just went off track.
Mm-hmm.
You know, which I think that's a, we're the evolutionary track. Piece of cake.
Evolution.
As long as it's only got 3 steps, you know, like I don't want to go beyond 3 steps.
Oh yeah. That's prog rock, man. Then you gotta memorize shit.
ABC, that's fine.
Now I gotta read that script.
Yeah, then I gotta write it all down.
You know, flowcharts are really better. You know, it's like, you're in B. Did you just do A? Yes or no? You know,
Right.
if the answer is yes,
Then
you
you're
should
doing
do C.
You're doing good.
And if the answer is no, then you should do A.
Yeah. Did you go back to A? If no, then you should go back to A.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah, I'm seeing where you're going with
But I still don't.
that. Well, dude, I think I gotta. Well, let me make sure that I still have a place to go.
Words.
And
You want to busk on Friday, right? Because we got Friday off from
yeah,
gigs. Let's busk on
that
Friday.
would be a good thing.
I'm definitely off at 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I don't know if we told you, we're probably go back to once a month at Dinky News.
Third Thursdays.
Like, tomorrow night is like
Third
one of
Thursdays.
Okay.
like first Thursday is one of our paychecks.
First Thursday and last Thursday we get paid, and we get gigs out of those gigs
Yeah,
too.
so like.
Well, eventually, I mean, do you guys ever do last Thursday here in Alberta when they shut the streets down? Do you
Yeah,
ever do a
yeah,
street thing?
we're definitely. This month is when they start shutting the streets down again, so
Okay.
that's our next.
Yeah.
We're gonna make sure to be there. But first Thursday is when Northwest shuts down.
Right. Yeah.
And
Which
so-
I haven't been to that one yet.
We always do first and last Thursday.
Cool.
Got a couple vendors that like our stuff, and if we get there early enough, because it's always first come first serve,
Yeah.
they'll let us play there for a reasonable amount of time at a reasonable volume.
Cool. That's reasonable.
Yes. By the time it gets dark and people, it turns into one of those like everyone's trying to figure out where they're going next
Yeah.
type of mob scenes. Not people are being where they are.
Quit being such a fucking asshole. Hate this.
Zombie phone. Zombie phone. Zombie phone.
Get a freshie, buddy.
Like a child in his fantasies. Like a child. Like a child in his fantasies. Breaking holes in the walls of reality. All my life I've wanted to fly like the birds that you see way up in the sky, making circles in the morning sun, flying high like the wind till the morning comes. I can't make away. I can't break away. The child in his fantasies, breaking holes in the walls of reality. All my life I've wanted to fly, but I ain't got no wings, and I wonder why I can't move away. Can't look away. I can't look away. I can't look away.
slow down like that.
No, I
I know
of course, we would pick it up to a fast beat, but
Yeah.
that was an interesting
Well, we were-
start.
Yeah, it isn't like the fastest beat we played.
But I'd love to be able to harmonize like this.
Oh me,
Whoops, shit.
to oh me, oh Quito, Malaya. That's the sound I'm trying to get. Oh me, see that's it's too high. Oh me,
This works better.
Let's see if we can.
oh me, oh Quito, Malaya.
Hold up, man.
OBO,
What?
OBO,
Yeah, I know. They made up those words.
OBO.
They're not real.
Oatmeal?
Anything. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oatmeal, okra, almond milk. Oatmeal, okra, almond milk.
All my life I wanted to eat meat just like normal people, but I just really can't. I shop at Whole Foods and I sometimes Wild Oats, and I can't eat nothing that normal people eat. I can't make a way. I can't gain no weight. Oatmeal, all my life I wanted to eat cheese just like all the people that are lactose tolerant. And 1, 2 Interconnected, everyone I know is interconnected. Everyone I know is interconnected.
So there's a bunch of defaults on here. And that one is like almost at what like I think it should sound like. Almost.
Right on.
Interesting.
Cool. Yeah.
Cool.
What tune is that?
Huh?
Is that a tune name? Do you have a name for that?
That's the Everyone and Everything.
That's the everyone.
I was still kind of
Okay.
jamming around that theme,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that scale. You know?
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's like it's one of those ones that you know you can jam out a bunch on. Oh.
That's not great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Piece of cake. And
Think I almost kind of found a harmony thing that's working.
What time are you guys gonna be at Dicky Doo's?
6. That's what I aimed for last time, and it worked out pretty well.
Cool. What time to start?
8.
Yeah, I don't think I'm working tomorrow, so it'll be easy for me to do that.
It looks like
I'm gonna pre-pack, so I don't have to do it tomorrow.